Hey, Vinyl community, how's it going? So today I want to enter another contest. This one is for my good friend Glen Kellaway, who actually took a sabbatical from his basement and was in Florida for a while. I don't know if he's still there or not, but good for you, Glen. Get the hell out of Dodge. But nonetheless, Glen is having a contest. It's a push to 1,000 subs contest, which Glen's now well over 1,000 subscribers. Mission accomplished. Let's get you up to 1,100 subscribers. But Glen has been a good friend of mine through the VC over the past year or so. Definitely enjoy his contest. He has one of the coolest music rooms. He's done a couple of videos where he's shown his music room, his basement. But he loves Bob Dylan, he loves the Beatles, so right there, he is near and dear to my own musical taste. And lately, he has been getting deeper into progressive rock, and that is the theme of this contest. He wants us to show 3 progressive rock albums. So happy to oblige there. Sorry it took me so long to actually do a submission for this contest, but you know, life gets away from you. So there we are. So the first one I want to show, this is Trilogy by Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. I love ELP. And this is maybe one of my favorite ELP albums. It starts out with a very progressive, somewhat heavy, The Endless Enigma. Then you got Enigma. And then you've got Fugue, which is a brief little instrumental passage. And then you've got the part 2 of The Endless Enigma. And then one of my favorite ELP songs of all time, From the Beginning. This was played all over classic rock radio when I was growing up. And it was in a movie, I remember. The first time I actually thought, you know what, this song is pretty damn cool. I think it was called Crossing the Bridge or something. It was about these kids, and they are smuggling drugs over the Ambassador Bridge, not as a profession. They just have an opportunity to make some money, and so they decide that this one time to make some money, they're going to smuggle some narcotics over the Ambassador Bridge. And I forget if they're trying to get it into the U.S. or trying to get it into Canada. I don't remember. This was so long ago. But anyway, I digress. Love that song. The Sheriff is pretty cool. And I love how they just have a fun way of kind of twisting some lyrics. And this is one of them. It starts out kind of almost like a honky-tonk saloon type song. It's got a very frenetic pace to it. And I love that kind of honky-tonk piano at the end, played very quickly by... played very fast by Keith Emerson, just a great track. And then keeping with the Western theme, you got Hoedown, which is a traditional song. It's not an original. It's taken from Rodeo. I don't know what Rodeo is. Is that a musical? Is it a movie? I have no idea what it is, but the song is very cool. When you hear the melody, it'll instantly be, you'll remember it. It'll be instantly familiar to you. And then Trilogy, one of the centerpieces of this album, which just starts off as a pretty piano ballad, if you will. And you're thinking all the way through, it's just going to be this piano ballad. And then, holy crap, halfway through, they just totally go off into light space. And you got Keith Emerson switching from piano to synthesizer and keyboard, and it is just, it'll blow you away. It's just, I love how it's just so quiet, and then they just take it into the stratosphere. So, great album. Always love this one. The second one I'm going to do, you guys know I'm a Genesis fan. I'm going to pick the last album to feature Steve Hackett. This is Wind and Wuthering. A bit of a cool artwork there. Almost looks like a Fleetwood Mac album cover, actually, if you know what I'm talking about. This was the last one to feature Genesis as a 4-piece, but it's got some great progressive rock moments on here. 11th Earl of Mar is great. Actually, one of the first kind of Phil Collins ballads is on here with Your Own Special Way, which kind of pointed the way to come. One for the Vine is fantastic. What Gorilla is a bit silly. All in a Mouse's Night. interesting subject matter, but nonetheless, I think it works and I think it's cool. Blood on the Rooftops sounds like a Moody Blues song. It's got the Mellotron in it. Um, Phil Collins almost has kind of a Justin Timberlake not Justin Timberlake. Yeah, Phil Collins doing Justin Timberlake in 1977 or whenever this came. No, I'm sorry, Justin Hayward. How did that happen? Anyway, Justin Hayward, I apologize. No offense to the Moody Blues. God, I can't believe damn. All right. And that was an honest mistake. It's not me trying to be funny, I swear. So anyway, Blood on the Rooftops, always been one of my favorite Genesis tracks. Unquiet Slumbers for the Sleepers. It's a very cool album title. In That Quiet Earth, and then Afterglow. Again, another. That's sort of songs. Some of these songs are starting to point the way to the more commercial era of Genesis that would happen when they were whittled down to a trio, starting with, and then there were three through Duke into Abacab. But the loss of Peter Gabriel kind of got them into a more commercial direction, if you will. But this one is a great, great album. And the last one that I want to show is from a Canadian band, Rush, Farewell to Kings. Love this album. This is almost like a sister album to Hemispheres, but love this one. This one has a Farewell to Kings, a title track, obviously, which is a great progressive rock track. Xanadu, one of Rush's best tracks. I mean, one of the highlights of their progressive years, I think everybody can agree, is Xanadu. Love it. Closer to the Heart, which was played on classic rock radio. Cinderella Man, great track. Madrigal, and then Cygnus X1. Again, it's an instrumental track, but holy crap, it's like Rush pulling out all the stops. Just a great, great instrumental progressive rock workout. Cool cover. I mean, it's the whole package right there. So anyway, those are my picks. Thanks, Glen, for hosting the contest. Congratulations on hitting over 1,000 subs. You definitely deserve it. I know you've been, your channel's been blowing up as well. The videos that you have been doing with the Canadian Stud Muffin, he was actually one of the first channels that I subscribed to when I was getting into the VC. But yeah, Glen is becoming Mr. Popular in the VC, which is a good thing. More of Glen is never a bad thing. So anyway, hope everybody's doing well and take care. Do you not, have you ever had, it's not shutting off. I'm hitting the button and it's not shutting off. Well, I don't want to have to totally reboot the phone. No, I'm pressing it. I'm pressing it and it's not doing anything. I know it's the red button. I'm not stupid. Well, like the sides of the... No, it's... The time thing is still... I know it's recording because the time thing is still 9:33, 9:34, 9:35. Well, now nobody's going to watch it because the damn thing is going to be 20 minutes long. I've never had this happen. There's no manual. I don't know.